Hi, in this tutorial we're going to go over a different technique on how to create headers for this sort of thing. So let's go back to our GIMP and let's see. Image, scale image, and the size here all of a sudden is 560 by 371. So this technique is really useful if your images are too small, if they're less than 1140 pixels in size. So the first thing that I'm going to do to this image is reduce its height down to about, say, 180 pixels, right? So then it actually reduces even further. So that's fine. I'm just going to scale it down. I'm going to go to Image, Canvas Size. And I'm going to change the canvas size to width is going to be 1140 and height will be 200. Resize. Okay, now what you can see here is you have this transparent checkerboard, and over here we have the image. What we need to do is use this tool to move the items around. To pan like this, all you need to do is hold down the middle mouse button. Okay, now so that is done, we need to create a background. For that we will need layers. Over here we have a layers panel. What we need to do is go to layer, new layer. It'll ask us for the size of the layer. I'm just gonna say okay. It's gonna be transparent layer because we're gonna be adding a color right now. So I'm just gonna click OK. The layer appears here on the side, on the right side of the screen. You have to go to Layer, Stack, Lower Layer. And it moves down below this upper layer that we have here. Now we're going to change its color. First thing we're going to do is select a color from the color swatch, whatever you want. I'm just going to pick this gray color and click OK. And I'm going to click the brush tool. Pay attention to the size because the bigger your size, the faster you'll paint. So I'm just going to raise my size. And now I'm just going to paint over this. Now I have gray background. Solid gray is a little boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this gradient tool. The first color is already selected. I'm just going to select second color. I'm going to select a lighter gray. Click OK. And click and drag upwards. If you hold down the control key, your angle will increment. So I'm just going to do it straight line like that. And there's our gradient. I'll just make it a little better one more time. There we go. So that is how you create this sort of images. This is very useful in case if this image is too small, if it's less than 1140 pixels wide, but you still want to use this image in the slider. This technique is really useful.